Page 31, Sailor's Hornpipe. Well, this will let you wiggle your fingers a bit. This is interesting because you also move it around a bit. However, we'll just take it slow and easy and see what we come up with. I look it over, it's about 4 lines long. Treble and bass clef here. There's no sharps or flats in the key signature. We're in the key of C major, so make sure you can do the C major scale and go ahead and do the A minor scale also, because it has no sharps or flats in the key signature. It's in 2/4 time, and we got these 16th notes all over everywhere. It has a pickup, half a beat actually, because 2 16th notes is the same as an 8th note, and that's like half a beat. So we're coming in on the and of 2. 1 and 2 and. Actually. Take it one hand at a time. Now the hands, for the most part, are only playing in one hand at a time, but I'm still going to focus just on the right hand right now. You're starting up here, and it's 2 and 2 and 2 and reach down, then claps. Here, 3rd finger here, and then 3rd finger. See, we're changing on the repeated notes. Reach down, you can move, you can lift up and move if you have to. And again, change on the repeated notes. We're doing a lot of this moving around on the repeated notes. I like that. Then 2nd line, we have this sequence going down, and we're going to use 4th finger on these. Don't chop. Because these are repeated. So you're starting out with 5th finger, but then it's 4th finger on each one. And then they want 2nd finger here, or thumb again. No, it goes too quick. You don't have time to, I'm not going to use thumb on both of those. That's silly. Stay where you are and use 2nd finger. Then you can use thumb if you want, like they sang. So use 2nd finger on that 1st note. This is the 2nd line, 3rd measure. And thumb. Yeah, like so. Now at the bottom, last 2 measures. Here it's the same passage as the end of the 2nd line, but here you can use thumb if you want. This is probably why they wanted you to use thumb up above, because normally when you get the same passage like this, you'd finger it the same. But sometimes you can't. And in this case, if you're going to finger it the same, then start with 2nd finger at the bottom, like you did on the 2nd line. However, you can start it with thumb, because most of the time you will. On this kind of passage you will. Because I can just keep going up. It's a sequence going up. Go down, same thing. I'm just starting each one. So, finger. Should do it in both hands. So I can do it in both hands. You learn these both hands. Yeah, okay. That's the idea. Left hand. Well, at the end of the 2nd line, you're here, and it's 3rd. You're kind of in this position, and you just rock them back and forth here. So you're already in position. Thumb, then 2. Here, just follow their fingering. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Then I do 2nd after that. Then we put the hands together, which, if you can do one hand at a time, is no big deal until the last 2 measures where they're together. Just make sure you can get that part. Then I go back over it slowly and carefully, and I work out any hesitations anywhere. Get rid of them. Once I can do all that okay, then I'll add in the articulation. We have slurs and staccatos. Short staccatos, I'm flexing at the wrist here. Yep, just all the way through, short staccatos and slurs. Then I think about the dynamics. P at the beginning is piano for soft, whatever you think soft is. Second line, Second measure, you get a hairpin, a crescendo to go up to moderately loud. So you're starting the second measure in the second line soft. Now a little louder. Now you're moderately loud. And then at the end of the second line, you're moderately soft here. You get a crescendo on the third line, see the hairpin, you're going up. There, moderately loud. And then the loud on the end, lots of weight. Now we're very loud. Very loud at the end, oh boy. Just a lot of weight. Stay loose, let the wrist collapse a little bit. Don't tense up and no. Stay relaxed. Just a lot of weight is all it is. Then the speed. Well, good luck with this. Moderato is sort of in the middle, so it's not a real fast piece. How fast can you play the 16th notes? Find the hardest part wherever it is. Is it this? Or this? Or wherever it is. Wherever the hardest part is, you find the hardest part for you. How fast can you play that accurately? And that's your speed for now. As you get better with piano, you can come back and play through these pieces in this book again and again for the fun of it. You'll find you'll be able to play them faster. It'll be different for everybody. However, they threw you a curve. On the last line, second measure above the staff, there is an accel. It's an abbreviation, remember, for accelerate, which means gradually speed up. Well, isn't that nice? How much you speed up, again, you got to do it accurately. So if you're already going full blast and you can't, then you don't speed up. But if you have anything left in the tank to go quicker, then you would speed up. Rush it, right? But it has to be accurate. Remember the natural accents? 1, 2, 1, 2. And again, because we're dividing up the notes, dividing up the beats, then each beat would get a little bit of an accent. 1, 2, 1, 2. Feel these as you're going through them. Now a little bit about the articulation I missed before. Careful. Look at the second line here. See these slurs? Don't lift up, but connect them all. Connect them all. Connect them all. They're not phrases, they're slurs, and you don't always lift up before and after a slur. I don't know why they've slurred these the way they have. I would have one big long slur for the whole thing. All these 16th notes, the last line's the same thing. Just connect those 16th notes all together. Something like that. You have fun with it. Let's play it together very slowly and check the notes and the rhythms. Again, I'm going to put the metronome on 8th notes, and we're going to go really, really super slow. So I'll give us however many beats I got to give us to come in. Just come in when I do. I'm going to go 1 and 2, boom, and you come in on boom. Okay. No sharp, no louds and softs here, but I'll do the staccatos and stuff. The left hand, you can do whatever you want. You can leave it on your lap. You can rest it on the keyboard, wherever it goes. Just personal thing. Just be sure it's where it needs to go before you get to the end of the second line. I usually just rest mine on the keyboard and then I move it where it needs to go right before. And sometimes I leave it on the lap, but sometimes I don't. It's a personal thing. Ready and go.